Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, July 23. A new independent entity is being set up to take over the regulatory functions of the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, BSJ. Information Minister Senator Sandra Faulkner announced on Wednesday that Cabinet had approved the immediate separation of BSJ's regulatory division to make way for the new entity. It's to be called the National Compliance and Regulatory Authority.
The new body will be responsible for registering processed food establishments, inspecting goods at ports of entry and in the local market to ensure compliance as well as perform regulatory functions.
She explained that the move is intended to correct an inherent conflict of interest in the BSJ's organizational structure.
The conflict stems from the fact that the Bureau performs conformity assessments, sets standards, and then seeks to regulate the standards it has set.
The National Compliance and Regulatory Authority is expected to strengthen Jamaica's compliance with international and regional trade agreements. The Bureau of Standards is one of two government agencies undergoing restructuring under the World Bank Government of Jamaica Strategic Public Sector Transformation Project. Agriculture Minister Derek Hellier says government is not relenting on its drive to reduce the imbalance between imports and exports. He was speaking at the launch of the publication on food safety and quality systems in developing countries. He said the Agriculture Ministry recognized that the country's ability to trade and provide quality, nutritious and safe foods depended on improving sanitary standards all along the value chain.
Over the past 3 years, we have provided over $18 million to export facilities under the program aimed at modernizing the food safety systems and mechanisms.
He added that the country's active food safety program was guided by its food safety policy and the National Plant Health Policy and Implementation Plan. There will be a new bridge in Port Morant in St. Thomas soon. A contract valued at $49.5 million has been awarded to Alcar Construction and Haulage Company to build the Harbour Head Bridge in the town. It will replace the over 100-year-old bridge, which is now in poor structural condition. Construction of the new bridge is to begin this month and will last for 6 months. Meanwhile, the Falmouth Main Road Seawall is to be rehabilitated at a cost of $50.7 million. S&G Road Surfacing Material Limited has been awarded the contract. Information Minister Senator Sandra Faulkner says the project is needed to ensure the safety of road users.
Rising sea levels and improvements to the Falmouth cruise ship pier have caused higher wave activity, resulting in breakaways to the seawall and roadway. Sometimes water gushes onto the roadway, and this temporarily impedes the visibility of the motorists and endangers them.
The work is to start in August and should be completed within 4 months. It's being funded jointly by the Tourism Enhancement Fund and the Port Authority of Jamaica. The Ministries of Justice and National Security have benefited from a $1 million donation to help prevent and investigate crimes committed against children. The money is being donated by the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, the JHTA. It was presented to the Justice Ministry's National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons and the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse on Tuesday. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Justice, Carol Palmer, expressed gratitude to the JHTA for the donation.
We can do with any and all support from the private sector or any other corporate-minded citizen as we seek to maximize the services we provide to secure our children.
Cruise shipping activities have returned to normal at the Falmouth Pier in Trelawney following a fire on the Freedom of the Seas vessel yesterday. Tourism Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil says the ship's team was able to extinguish the blaze. He says the fire was not very big and none of the visitors had to be evacuated. Following the incident, passengers on the Freedom of the Seas cruise ship disembarked and proceeded on several scheduled ground tours to local attractions and places of interest. And finally, Sport Minister Natalie Nita Headley is congratulating the Reggae Boyz in their historic win against the United States yesterday. The Boyz beat the US 2-1 to qualify for the finals of the CONCACAF Gold Cup. The victory was the Reggae Boyz' first victory over the U.S. on that team's home soil. In a statement to JIS News, Minister Nita Headley said she was proud of the team's hard work and dedication and congratulated the team, coaches and federation on a job well done. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.